Okay, we're back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the side here a little bit. We're going to take off all those marks. And we're just going to round this up just a tad more. I'm just going to get rid of those saw marks. I don't like that there. There we go. Alright. I'm going to go a little deeper and get rid of all that saw marks. Alright. Now, what we need to do, after we round this off a little bit more, we need to really determine where this knob portion is, so we're just going to take a little more of this off. Just a tad more. Alright, let's see here. Oops. Let's not get carried away here. Just going to trim that up. Alright, now what we're also going to do is start drawing these little pea pods on. So the first thing we want to do is there's 5 of them, so 2 in the center here, 1. Try to get them as round as you can. 2, and they kind of are right next to each other, not really against each other, but and 3 up here. I'm not good at making circles, folks. I do my best. Some people are much better at this than I am. I try to get a lot of variety in what I teach here, so something might interest everybody, you know. Just not Santas and just not people. This is different. I don't think I remember seeing a baby being done before or carved. Alright, so that's where you see the pea pod portion like I have here. Okay, you have to do both sides. But what I went ahead and did was this. I took my knife. Let me get the other blade here. That works out good. And I just follow this out. Just make a circle. And folks, you just really have to have your knife nice and sharp, okay? Do your best to get it as sharp as possible. Makes it so much easier. Okay, so I'm going to go down this way. So like a little V cut. You can use a V tool as well. That's up to you. But I'm going to use just a knife. You know, if you've been following me, that's my choice. It's just a knife. Okay, now actually, let's do the V cut from the other side. Okay. Okay. And I made it a little flatter when I make the V cut on the outside than the V cut, than the angle when I cut the inside of that little pea pod. Okay. Alright, so that's the one. Okay. And then you do that with every one of them. Okay, so let's do another one. You know what, let me do this. Let me do it at an angle to start with. That might be a little bit easier to do. You do want them to kind of not touch each other, but but get very close to what you have. See how I'm moving the piece instead of the actual knife? Sometimes it's easier to do it that way than and this takes a little work, folks. This is not the fastest thing to do, but you get the idea here. See? Now what we're going to do is go back to the outside and make that a little flatter, because those things need to be stuck out a little bit. Let me get another knife here. For some reason I don't like that portion of it. There we go. So what you want to do is just cut it out. Alright? And try to blend that in to the bottom. But there we go. There we go. And this one's going to be done a little bit further. And see, you're going to blend that outside portion into the pea pod itself. You might even take little slices out, see, just like I did to have this out and looking like it's sticking out. See how this is sticking out a little bit? That's kind of the look you're trying to achieve here. So, okay. Alright, so there we go. He's coming along pretty good. Okay, see how they look different? They look like little babies, but they're different. They're going to look different. And don't, when you do go to paint this, you don't want to make that eye too crazy big. Then he won't look right. Okay, I'm going to round this off here yet for a minute and give you the idea of what we have here. So you know. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to keep going with this, and we'll be back in a little while. Thanks, folks. Bye-bye.